in the bad side, won't take the 666, so they take the 357. Bam! Blow their damn brains out.
Tell me about the 666.
Well,
that may be the same question that same question I was just going to ask, which is, because maybe I missed something. False rapture. Everybody up on the rooftops, they're all gone for
forever.
Slavery, sex, toys, and food, and we know what happens to them. Now, the people who are left here, some of them become these runners that you've been talking about.
Some of them decide it's easier to kind of sell their souls and be a black side.
And that's what I missed, I guess, when you were first starting to talk about this, because I was a little confused. Who else is left here who's hunting these people? Who is it?
Well, it's not just those that were left here that were in prison and are Christians or in hospitals that for whatever reason couldn't get out.
Right.
But the people, a lot of those will, what is happening is the Creator is getting rid of the chaff in the wheat. And so a lot of that chaff will turn to the bad side.
Okay.
But there's not a lot of good-hearted people. There's a lot that think they are and will go up to captivity. And but there's, for everyone that goes up, there's got to be 300 to 700 that had no intention of going up in the first place. And then add to that some of the traders within the stay downers. Those are all the ones that are going to hunt us.
Okay, so a great number of people will stay down here.
Oh yeah, I would say 7 or 80% of the human population.
Okay.
Will stay.
Okay.
Will stay.
Now, what about the 666? What do you?
I'm not dead sure. I used to hold the old main line, the Christian main line, 666, the mark of the beast, on your wrist or on your forehead, and it may still be correct. Then again, it might be a code number for an implant that you think that this is the way to go about it.
It is
computerized.
It is.
They go over your hand or forehead and it goes bleep and it doesn't show on you.
Exactly.
It's underneath.
I know that.
And so it might be a code name for that.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I don't really know, so I can't vouch on it, but anything that makes your life easier and the government's got it for you, I'm not gonna take it.
I said the same thing.
So I might be wrong, but I know people in my family that will take it. And like my daughter, she'll take it. She might want to force her children to take it. But nevertheless, she will take it. I'm almost dead certain of it. To feed her kids. She won't see anything wrong with it. Or maybe she will, but I doubt it. But she'll feed her kids. She'll think we're nuts.
Right.
But she, through her wrist, and beep, 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 the thing across the head and the wrist is saying, okay, you're one of us. Give us your divots and the food you got here is yours. She'll feed us for a while. Meanwhile, I know how to poach. That was another part of my training, years and years of poaching. And it does not mean that I went out, 5, 6 times a year and got a deer. But if it was needed, once every 4 or 5 years, I'd go out and shoot a deer. And I know how to do it. I can do it with a gun, which I prefer not to do. I don't want a gun. It's a dead giveaway. But then again, if I had a gun, it would be a 22 short, a rifle of 22 short, not long 22 shell, because it's the only gun that you can totally silence, short of an air gun. And I know how to totally silence a gun for less than $3. And if I ever got caught with my silencer, I got a big term in prison because I don't own a permit. It's all right. I can make 3 shots and nobody knows that what I got in my hands is silencer in the first place. Shove it over the barrel of the gun. It makes no noise. It has to be very close, but the close shot. But it makes no noise, none. And the job gets done. And I can simply just throw it away and somebody thinks somebody just dropped a piece of trash, you know, and that's it. And I'm not talking about pop bottles. Hey, I've read books and books and books on silencers. Well, I've read at least 5. And I've tried most of the simple to make silencers, and not a damn one of them does any real silencing. But I've taken ideas from there, and there, added a couple to myself, and in less than 20 minutes, in less than $3, usually for free, I can make a silencer that is totally silence. It starts making noise about the 4th shot. And then, but I mean, even that is very, very quiet. It doesn't sound like a bullet. But after that, it starts getting more and more noisy. So after the 3 shots, I discard it. You know, that's all there is to it. It's enough to do the job. If you're any good with a gun at all, then 1 shot will do it. Boy, what's going on outside? Is that heat or something causing vapor to come on? But I don't like guns. I like silent weapons. I love blowguns, slingshots. Slings are excellent if you can learn to use it right. I've been with a guy that could point 3 to 5, and I'm not exaggerating, houses away. See that old car in the backyard? Yeah, watch this, and bam, hit it. I say, you see that tree 15 feet away? Yeah, watch this. Bam! For some reason I keep hitting my head and I haven't been able to toss that rock. I haven't got the hang of the swing. I can if I practice, but my head hurts. If I wasn't so dang bald, maybe it'd be better. But
So
for weaponry, blowgun, learn how to use a blowgun simply by getting a big straw, you know, like this, a double big long straw, and put a piece of wire over one end, dead center, and tape it on, and then go and get. You have a choice. You can go and get those double-ended toothpicks and cotton wads. You know, little cotton balls. And then lick or glue the end of one of those or those, what do you call it, double-ended toothpicks, round ones, and twist on a little bit of cotton or cloth, whatever. So it isn't, going down the barrel of the straw real hard. But you don't want it to practically drop in. It shows that you haven't got enough. But you have the wire in the end, so through stupidity, you're going to suck in somewhere along the line with that dang thing inside the straw, and without that wire, and I like to use a bent, one of those things to hold paper clip, and I tie it and do it on that. And you'll suck it into your lungs, and you'll need emergency surgery. But anyway, what I do is I put it in one end, and then I blow that open end that I put it in so it seats against the wire. And then I line up pictures of whatever I'm practicing on up against the couch back. And I stand away and poof, and I blow. And it's not just a poof. You get a big breath and you carry the breath to completion. It's and you see how good you get. Now that's an easy toy to practice with. And I've learned you can go downtown and get short sections of tubing or whatnot, you know, stiff tubing, metal or PVC, and make an excellent blowgun. Or you can go out and buy one, they're excellent. But always make sure you have one end protected so you don't suck that damn thing into your throat. And man, it's beautiful. These things go flying by birds, and you're missing. The birds say, "Wow, an insect!" I've watched them 3 times. Whang, whang, whang. Kind of bug was that just flew by my head? Whang! And down